Hey, now this is Wayne. We're Beastly Philippines. Yep. We're gonna go to the park and cut this video. Everybody asked me why I come to the Philippines. Stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, the reasons why I come to the Philippines, first of all, I come in 2015. I come in May of 2015. I left in June of 2015. I come here for 30 days, because most people say, come to the Philippines, to test it out, see if you like it, and everything. And I liked it. It comes Saturday, coming June the 15th. June 2015 when I had to leave. Because I come in May 7th, 2015, and I stayed till June, I stayed 30 days, got a round trip ticket, and then I went back to the USA. But when I boarded the plane there in Manila, I held my head down, low, because I had tears coming out of my eyes. I didn't want to leave. The Philippines affected me that way, because the way it is, because I love this country and I show honor and respect to all the Filipino people and everything here. I always have, I always, had a dream when I was young, I always, if I could find a place in the whole wide world that I would go, I would honor it and respect it and not cause any problems there. And I found it. And I found the Philippines. And I found it through prayer and believing in God. That's how I found it. So I come here, in 2015. And what drew me to the Philippines, I don't know. It's something inside here that I felt. It's hard to put into words, but I felt it, because it's like something that you want to do. You're looking for something, and when you found it, you got this urge in your heart. You got to go check it out. You got to see how it is. So that's what I did. I come in May of 2015. May the 7th, 2015 is when I landed in Manila, and I rented the apartment there in Pasay City, and I stayed until June the 7th. And I went to Palawan, I went to Puerto Princesa, and I went to Manila Zoo and all them kind of places, while I was here, and I explored different things, and all in the 30 days. So, and then I boarded that plane. I had tears in my eyes, and I held my head, down. I'm not repeating myself. I had to... I put my head down because I had tears coming down my eyes because I didn't want nobody to see, because I was, a man ain't supposed to cry, but, that affected me that way because I knew what I had to deal with when I went back to the United States. I did not want to go back. But I prayed on that plane through the tears in my eyes, through tears, I prayed that God would make a way for me to come back, and He did in 2017. And I've been here since November of 2017. And we was in Pasay City and everything, I love the Philippines. I complained. I am not going to sit here and lie to you. I did complain about a few things when I was here. But I had to learn. I had to go through the process, I had to go through the learning process, and I'm doing that every day. I learn every day, who to trust, who not to trust, things that you need to stay away from and different things. So, I come here in 2017. Excuse me. I come here in November of 2017. That's when the plane landed in Manila. I got a throwaway ticket. I booked my trip there, and everything. So, I landed in Manila in November of 2017, right before Thanksgiving. And I met Velma and her cousin and sisters and everything. They all met me at the airport there. I wish I had video footage of it. I didn't have a camera at the time, I had one, but I wasn't running it, I didn't want to get in trouble with the airport. How you hear stories, I didn't want to get in trouble, So I met Velma and everything, and the guy, I arranged, with the guy in Pasadena City, If you ask me about it, I'll tell you about it, Mr. Tony. And I rented that apartment again, and I stayed there, for a while, but Velma, was uneasy there, so we had to move. So I, got online and started looking, so I found a furnished house here in Quezon City. You see the house, it's just a house, that's all it is, just a house. It don't change my attitude, it don't make me think I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not. You cut my skin, I bleed red just like you do. I mean, it's just a house. It was fully furnished, at a price that's reasonable and everything. So we moved, we come down here and looked at it, took a grab ride, down here to Kansas City and looked at the house, and we liked the house. The people were real nice, We still stay in touch with them and everything. So, everything worked out good. So everything clicked, so we moved here. And then I was talking about, I did complain the first time when I was in Pasadena City because, this was before they cleaned up Manila, now, Manila looks good now. I need to make a trip back to Manila to see how it is because it's all clean and everything. So, but this was before, and we was in Pasadena City and we go, just about every place you went in Pasadena City was crowded. I mean, we want to go eat, we go to Ingersoll, go to Jollibee's, go to McDou's or, Greenwich, everywhere. I mean, we was lucky to find a seat, at KFC and different places. We went because every place was crowded, It was always crowded all the time, and the malls were always crowded all the time. I mean, more than what they are here in Quezon City. I mean, we're in Metro Manila, but still it was crowded, in the streets in Pasadena City. You can see in my videos, that was a cheap camera, I had, I bought at Walmart, it was just the first camera because I had to leave on such a spur of the moment in November. I didn't have time to get a camera and everything. I got all this stuff after I got over here, And anyway, why I come to the Philippines? Because I love the Philippines. Like I said, I've been here in 2015. I loved every bit of it, And then I come back here and I met Velma. I met a good woman, I got Velma, and she's good and nice, and her family is very superb to me and everything and all. So, I love the Philippines. I don't have no problem with it. I don't have no problems with the Philippines at all. I mean, before I did, but now I don't have any. I take it as it goes, I used to go to to the stores and things and deal with things like everybody else did, I'm sorry, sir, it's not available, or it's not in stock, or something in stock and it's not available. But so, I take it in stride now. If I really need it, I'll either order it or I'll check around, I'll find it. I have a hard time finding shoes, because I wear a size 15 double E. I wear a big size shoe. And, I'm a big person, and it's hard to find shoes. I have one pair of shoes, I have a pair of shoes. I'll show them to you. I found them in a KK store. It's like like a secondhand Goodwill kind of place there in Manila, there on close to Metro Point. I found it there, I found a pair of shoes. I was lucky, I went in there. Because, I've been to all the malls, all the fancy shoe stores and all them, the Nike store. I went to Marquina where they have shoes, it's supposed to be the shoe cabinet, but they didn't have no size for me. They have a basketball shoe, for a basketball player, but a high top. But I like low-cut shoes because I don't like the high tops because they cut your ankles, they aggravate my ankles, so I don't like that, I like the other shoes because the other one feel like you got boots or something on, so I don't wear high tops, And I have a big foot because I inherited, from my grandfather, so I wear a size 15 double E in some shoes, and I mean, I remember when I used to wear a 10, 11, 12, 13s, 14s. Now it's a 15, I had a pair of dress shoes that was size 16, and stuff, and my boots, I had to get them custom made from Justin. They had to make them because they didn't have them in the store. So I had to tell them, and they sent them from Austin, Texas. So I got them directly, from Austin, Texas, and I ordered 2 boxes, It was like $60 a piece. This is when I was in the U.S., because I needed some good boots, to wear on the road when I was on the road. So that's what I wanted, I got those boots, I didn't wear cowboy boots like everybody else. I had work boots, and stuff. And I sold the last pair I had to a guy because he couldn't find none. So I had them, and I gave him a good price. So he bought them because I didn't need them here, because it's summertime here. It's the only place I can wear sandals and shorts and short sleeve shirts all the time, except when it's raining. I got an umbrella. So anyway, getting back to my subject, I'm sorry, I was giving you a little bit of history. But other than that, you'll see my other video at Green Hills, during Christmas time, I had a bad experience with a taxi driver, the white taxis. But we always take grabs, we always take grab rides from here to go wherever we go. We go to Fairview, or we go to SM North or wherever, we go, to the bus station or whatever, we're going to take a trip or something. But we mostly do grab ride because I don't have a personal car and I don't have a motorcycle yet, but that's in the plan, Hopefully, I don't know how long we're going to stay here in Kansas City. I want to move. I want to move to Bel Air, Aurora, where I was, so I'd be close to the beach and everything, the water and all that kind of stuff, because there's not too many beaches around here and things like that, and it's getting close to Christmas time and stuff, my thing. People ask me why I come to the Philippines. That's why I come to the Philippines. There is no one point thing that I can tell you the reason I come to the Philippines. I'm just come here for a better life, just like everybody else did. That's what I come here for. I'm 54 years old. I saved up my money. I drove over the road. I drove and sold everything I had. I sold everything, except what I could cram in 7 boxes to ship over here. I sold everything I had. My motorcycles, most of my stuff that I had. I sold the car. I sold my cars. I sold the truck. I sold everything. And all I'm living off is my savings. That's all I have. And I have, some little things, I do online. I got YouTube. I've been on YouTube for, a year, Super Chat. I don't make no money off of Super Chat. Not begging. I'm not going to be an e-beggar. I won't. I will survive. I will not ask nobody for nothing. You call it pride, but I won't. I will not ask nobody for nothing. They thought I changed our channel so I could get away from in the Philippines, because I don't want to be associated. I get so tired. This is what I get tired of. People, they'll meet us and everything. I've only met three YouTubers. I only met 3 YouTubers, and one of them, mostly strive off of what was going on at the time. I thought I could trust people, but I can't. You learn that you can't trust people. In God, you can trust because it's on the money, and they're trying to take that off. But people, some people I can, some people I can't. I really don't know who I can and who I can't, so I'm very careful. I'm like another guy. I really don't want to meet anybody really because, I don't want to get hurt. See, it's hard, to get Velma to go somewhere, and then I get Velma to go somewhere, and then we go somewhere like this, and we go out and meet them, and then the way they treat us afterward, and they tell us we're too needy. All I want is your friendship. You can't give that. Adios, amigo. All I wanted was your friendship. I send kind words. I have, 353 people on Facebook. I send a good morning message and bless their family and bless everybody and send a good morning message. And some of them appreciate it and some of them don't. I had one of them block us. Oh well, it's okay. And you wonder why come we don't have, you can't see our subscriber count? Because I got a hit. I won't reveal it until it's time. Because see, that's just another thing that a hater will throw up at me. Oh, you don't have so many subscribers. you know, we got a whole lot more. You're just jealous. No, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous because I'm going to get mine the honest way. I'm going to get it the honest way so I can lay my head down on the pillow at night and know I got it the honest way, knowing that I didn't lie to nobody. Think I'm going to sleep good at night if I get on here and tell you a lie? I wouldn't want to, and you're, you know, whatever, how many miles you're away from the Philippines, and you're putting your trust into me and what I'm telling you, and you think I'm going to lie to you? No. You're talking to the wrong person. I am not going to lie to you. I don't know how to convince you. I don't know how to tell you that I'm different from everybody else, that I'm going to tell you the truth about a situation, that I'm going to tell you. You know, the reason we don't do much live streams, you know, we don't get any views much. Now, if I say something about this, people are going to say, here's a view, and then they'll put a hater comment. You do, and I'm going to block you. I'll block you. Quick. Bye. Because I'm not going to have that negative stuff on our channel. I'm not going to deal with that. We got a guy riding a motorcycle here. Looks like a trail bike or something. I don't know. Ain't got no headlights on it. Just a regular trail bike. But it is. Anyway, you know, I'm not going to put up with all that hateful stuff on our channel. I'm not going to deal with that. And I'm not going to talk about another YouTuber, you know. The only reason I'll talk about somebody is because I met them and how they did us afterward. But see, they're gonna come back and say, well, we don't even talk. I don't even talk to my kids. I don't even talk to my mom. Well, that's not my problem. The way you neglect your family, it's not my fault that you don't stay in touch with them. It's not my fault. Don't blame me. Don't put me in that category. But see, you forget what you said because, you know, if you go back, the person, you know, that I'm referring to, I'm not talking about them. I mean, they're probably a good-hearted person. I don't know. I don't know why they did what they did to me. I know why, but, you know, I know the reason why. I know the reason why. But see, if I say something, see, they're going to take my words and they're going to try to twist it around, you know, and then they're going to try to make me out the bad person. If cutting me and tearing me apart makes you feel like a man, then go do it. Because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it to you. I won't do it. I won't talk about you. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to get on here and deceive somebody. There are too many people on here, and there are too many people that's on YouTube does that. I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. I want to connect with people that's like me, and there are a lot of people over here. There are a lot of them like that. A lot of them. You know, 95% of my audience is in the Philippines. They're Philippine people. They're not Americans. There's one thing that you will not hear me say. I will not run the people down in the Philippines. I will not talk about them. I will not talk about that. I want you to listen to me. People of the Philippines. You see my skin? It's white. I have a mark in my hand. See, I have an M in my hand. I have another M in this hand. See? I have double. Now, if you look this up, I have an M, and I have an X right here. Look this up on Google. Do a Google search, people with an M in their hand and an X. And read the definition, and you will know. I have two. I have one on each hand. One on each hand. I have one on each hand. It don't make me special. It's just that I got the marks in my hands. I've been like this since the day I was born. I have the marks in my hands. It's like the scars. That's what separates me from a lot of people. And if you read the definition of this, you'll see what I'm all about. This is me. This is what? And this is the reason why people hate me. They come at me because of what I got here. They're trying to change me. They won't change me. I know what's real. I know what I stand for, and that's what I'm going to stand for. And that's why I come to the Philippines. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't deal with all this stuff in the Philippines. When I go to the store, they don't have this and they don't have, but they don't treat me. They don't treat me special. They treat me like everybody else. Because see, this is what I get tired of. This skin. They treat me different because of this skin. And they think I'm like everybody else. I was in a grab ride talking with a gentleman, and we agreed with each other. And he was talking about the roads, you know, and the roads in the country and all this kind of stuff. And he said, like it's in your country. I said, you don't even know where I'm from. He said, no, I don't. I said, so how do you know it's in my country? I don't know where I'm from United States or Germany or France or Italy or, you know, or any country with a white skin. You know? I'm not looking at your skin. I'm looking at you as a person. Because you understand where I am. You tell me I'm a good old boy, I'm from the South. Well, that ought to tell you something. I know about racism. I know what they're talking about when they talk about all this stuff. And I hate all this stuff that's going on in America now. You know, I got nothing against people of different, you know, skin color. I don't. I growed up in it. I was born in 1965 when the 60s were coming and Martin Luther King. I like Martin Luther King. Let me tell you this little story. I went to Memphis. Do you know they got a big lots on one side and one on the other because they got racism in Memphis? And you know where I went? I went in the black side. Yeah, they have that in Memphis. Go down to Memphis on Elvis Presley Boulevard. They have a big lots on this side and a big lots over here. They're both on the same side of the road, but they got a big lots here and a big lots here. And I took my mother to Graceland, you know, because she'd never been there, so this first time ever been there, you know. I wish I had footage. I got the videos. They're in storage. I just got to make a trip back to the United States to storage to get them. I'll show it to you. It's just like the stuff I used to live in Nashville. I used to live in Nashville for 5.5 years. I met country stars. I have an autographed picture of Steven Seagal. It's real. Y'all remember Steven Seagal when he was in the New Orleans Police Department, when he used to go to New Orleans, you know, in Louisiana, and work with the man at the Police Department in Louisiana? I emailed this person to get an email, to get an autographed picture. I emailed it one day, and the picture was there in 2 days by FedEx. Didn't cost me nothing. Sent it right to me, and I still got the picture today. I have pictures of Bill Anderson, everybody. I talk to all these people. I'm still in touch with them. I'm not striving off of them. I just know how to email them. I just know how to talk to people because people are just like me. They're people. I've met these people. I've met these people. My video stopped. I talked too much. I'm sorry. Anyway, I come to the Philippines, you know, and stuff like that, you know, and I share my thoughts and my information, so you know where I'm coming from. I was talking about the racism, you know. You know, I went to school with a black guy. You know, me and him was in the second grade in Woodrow Wilson School. Woodrow Wilson, that's where I went to school. Went from Woodrow Wilson to J.W. Cannon, and then I went from J.W. Cannon to George Washington Carver School. Then I went from George Washington Carver School to A.L. Brown High School. And the thing is, the way they're doing now in America, it's terrible. It's just terrible. I will do a video on my input, you know. I'll probably narrate this one down. But the reason why I come to the Philippines, because I feel at home here. I have a family here that I never had before. I have a woman that loves me for me, not for what I can give her or what I have. She loves me for me, you know. I know where she comes from because she had to deal with the same things that I had to sometimes, you know, and I can tell her stuff. She answers questions, and I give her an answer, and I can prove it. I can show the proof. You know, I'm here in the Philippines. I'm trying my best to do this video, you know, and the storage is running out, you know, the video and stuff. So I'm trying to do this video. You know, why I came to the Philippines, it's going to be a long, drawn-out kind of thing, but why did I come to the Philippines? And I'm trying to tell you and everything, so, you know, I hope I hit on a couple of subjects. I hope you trust me and know that I'm here to help the Philippines. I'm not here to cause any problems for the Philippines. I won't. I will. People ask me questions. I'll make a video about it, or I'll talk to you on Facebook about my opinions. But I can't. I can't talk about it. I do not talk about the president. I think he's doing a good job. I think he's doing what he can, with the situation at hand and stuff, and all that, And as far as everything else, I go to the bank. I sit there 4 or 5 hours. It's fine. I don't have any problems with it. I had to learn just like everybody else did, and I don't take it for granted. Customer service here and different things. It's fine. I deal with it. I sit and wait. It's good, and stuff like that. Everything's so fast-paced in America, and then they come over here and they expect everything to be over here like it was over there, but it's not. You over here, you slow down and you take your time and you smell the flowers and you enjoy life in the Philippines. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come over here and enjoy yourself, not try to change the country, because if you can't change nothing in America, you dang sure ain't going to change nothing here. They don't go over there and try to change stuff over there. I mean, some people do, but that's them. They're never going to change America the way it is. They're trying to rewrite history is what they're trying to do, which is a wrong thing to do. A lot of men, a lot of women died in America for that. You can't change history because you can't bring those people back. And that's what those people over there in America, and that's going against America and all that, that's what they don't understand. How I feel about Donald Trump, I didn't vote for Donald Trump. I didn't vote for Obama. I never voted for a president since I lived over yonder in 49 years. I never voted for none of them. I've seen a good presidents, but the presidents that stand up for something, they always get killed or get shot. They always get rid of them because the people believe somebody else, because they're good manipulators, they're good talkers, because they tell the problems in America, and then they come up with a solution and everything, and they say what they're going to do, but it's after they get into office, and then you see what they're really going to do. But see, you blame everything on the president. Let me tell you a little secret. The president don't make the decision, it's Congress. And the president's got to go against Congress, and sometimes Congress don't like it, so they get rid of it. You got all kinds of assassination. That's what happened I'll stand up for Martin Luther King. That's why he got killed, because he tried to make a difference, and he spoke out against the establishment. I mean, you go up against the establishment like that, they want to wipe you out, just like John F. Kennedy. Just like John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert, everybody tries to stand up for something, and when you stand up for something's right, they want to destroy you. They want to stop you any way they can, if they have to kill you. And then they'll make it look like an accident. But all the time, they were the one that did it. And that's just the way it is with the world that we live in. It's sad, but So, I live in the Philippines. I love the Philippines. I do good in the Philippines. I love the Philippine people. But don't judge me by my skin. I will say this to the people in the Philippines. Don't judge me by my white skin. I'm not like the rest of these foreigners that come over here. I'm your friend. I wish I could talk Tagalog. It hurts me because I haven't learned yet, but I will. I know a few words. I'm not a dumb American. Just because I come to the United States don't mean I'm better than you. I'm not. I'm really not. I bleed the same color you do. I might not be able to talk Tagalog, and relate to you and talk to your heart, but I try. I understand what you're talking about. I see it. I see it all over the place. I see a lot of stuff. I'm not blind. I might have glasses, but I take them off, and I can see just as good without them as I can with them. The only thing I wear the glasses for, they bring them up close to me. It brings everything clear and more visualized. That's all. But I'm your friend. And we're beastie in the Philippines. Me and Velma and our 3 cats, Carlos, Yuki, and Shadow. But most of all, I'm your friend. I speak to you as a friend. I will do anything for anybody, within reason. You know, I can only do what I can do. I can't take away your pain. I can't take away your sorrows. I can't change your life. But there's one thing I can do. I can tell anybody that asks me about things in the Philippines, I can tell you if I've experienced it. I don't know nothing about a 13A visa. I never done it before. Try to take Velma to America, we'll do some traveling and stuff like that, but I have no intentions of taking her to America to live. I have nothing there. Everything's gone. I said, I'm here. I'm here. I don't have no place to go back to. Nothing. Nobody cares nothing about me over there in America. Our family drifts apart. The only time our family ever got together was when a funeral come along. That's the sad part about it. That's the only time the family ever got together. Over here in the Philippines, I feel like I belong. I belong here. I gotta fight everywhere I go because that's just me and that's just the way I am, because I'm put together because I go against, the system. And most of what I'm doing is dealing with irritated foreigners over here in a foreign country trying to change everything, trying to exploit the girls and the children and everything. And I know it's not right, and they know it's not right, but they feel like, they want to do something like that. No, I won't do that. I don't want a hate channel. I want a love channel. I want a channel to make a difference for people. Help them out, give them information, and do the best I can with it. I don't claim to be an expert at anything that I spend my time out of my day to make these videos and edit these videos and everything, and I put them out there for people, for information for them so people will know. I'm your friend in the Philippines. You can trust me. You're going to have a lot of negative people. Sure you do. You got negative and all that kind of stuff because the way they was brought up, where they are, I can't change people. I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. We changed our channel so we can stand for something. It don't mean nothing bad. It don't mean that we're some kind of animal or we're some kind of beast or something like that. The channel means that we're powerful, that we're strong, and we're here. And we're going to be here until God calls us home. We're not going anywhere else. And hope we do something on our channel that you like. We're always here. Just send us a message. We'll answer you. We're always there. I'm on that computer from 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, till, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm on that 10, 12 hours a day. So what time I'm helping Velma. I'm helping Velma do something, and I always help Velma. I don't take Velma for granted. I help Velma in the kitchen. I help her, just because I don't put this on video, I help Velma in the kitchen. I help her clean the house. I help her clean up after the cats, and I do maintenance around the house. You see on the video, that I fixed her iPad because when she was abroad, she spent everything she had to buy that iPad. It cost a month's salary to buy that iPad. I know how much it meant to her, so I ordered the parts and I fixed it for her. And I fixed it for her because I knew what it meant to her. And that's why I cared. I want to do good by her. I'll never do her wrong. I don't have no intentions of doing that. And she won't do me wrong. I'm upstairs, and after I get through, she comes and gets me for lunch. She comes and gets me for dinner and stuff like that, and if I'm up all night, I come down, she's up and she's on the iPad, And so I go down yonder and give her a good morning kiss, and say good morning to her, and we have coffee and stuff together and stuff. Spend time, then I go back, and do what I got to do, and then she'll come at lunchtime to get me so I can come down. Well, why did I come to the Philippines? Because I love it, and I respect it, and I honor it. Every day I live here. Because I got to go to the house. It's getting dark, and I don't want to be out here with the mosquitoes because they'll tear my legs up. They got a basketball game going on down yonder and everything. And that's why I come to the Philippines. I love and respect and honor the Philippines with all my heart. Everybody's so nice to me here everywhere I go. Everywhere. Everywhere in the Philippines, they're nice to me. Because, the NBI, the immigration, I don't have no problems with them. I don't have no problems with the security guards. I don't have no problem with the police here in the Philippines. Always trying to get a grab ride when I went over yonder to meet a guy to buy a gimbal. Because I bought a gimbal over yonder. I bought a gimbal and he come from Pasay City, rode the train all the way down, and I bought it from him. I got to fix it. It needs batteries, so I got to put some batteries in. I ordered the batteries from Shopee, so I got it, and stuff like that, And I did my Shopee experience because I won't order nothing from Lazada because Lazada, I ordered a screen from Lazada, and they turned around and sent it back and claimed they'd come out here, and brought it to the house, but they never did. Because I'm like this, when I order something from Lazada or Shopee, I'm there at that house all the time. I'm waiting for them to deliver it. If it's 2 weeks, I'm at that house. I haven't gone anywhere. And God hope a bill don't come or something, and I got to go pay this bill, But Shopee's always done good because I always ordered it out of Manila and they always had it, or they had to ship it overseas, and stuff. So, but Lazada, they sent it back. And I had to wait almost a month to get those. I waited almost 2 weeks to get those parts from Lazada, and they turned around and shipped it back. And that was sad. They didn't even deliver it. And I called the woman and everything on the phone, and she told me to fill out a form, and I filled out a form online and everything, sent it, and she told me she's going to send it, and all she did was lie to me. That's all they ever did. Lazada lied to me. They did. They sure did. So I got away from Lazada. I don't even do an affiliate program with them no more. I go to Shopee. I order my stuff from Shopee. Anything I want, I order off of Shopee. It'll be here in a week. But most of the time it's coming out of Manila anyway, so So that's good. Well, I want to thank you for listening, why I come to the Philippines, because everybody gave us 100%, on the thing. So they want to know why I come to the Philippines. That's why I come. I love it, I respect it, and I honor it in every way. I don't get involved in the politics. I will not do that. I'm not going to get involved in things that I'm not supposed to get involved here. And I don't. I'm going to, pay my fees, pay what I'm supposed to pay, and do what I'm supposed to do, and be an example the way the foreigner is supposed to be here, and I'm going to be a good example. I'm not going to abuse it. I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. I'm not going to cause any problems. I'm not going to do that. I show respect to people that respect. I mean, sure, they cut in line in front of me. I just stand and smile, They'll happen to notice me, but I don't say nothing because they expect me to, to have an attitude or something because they do that, so I don't do it. If I had to go to the bank and sit 4 or 5 hours, then I'm sitting there 4 or 5 hours. It's just the way it is. I'm content. I'm happy to be here. There's no other place I want to be except here. I feel at home here. I just hope the Philippines loves us as much as we love it. Because we do. We really do. We really love the Philippines. We love it a lot. We don't take advantage of nothing. We don't. We don't take advantage. We consider it an honor and a privilege that they open the doors that we can come here. And I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, PH government, for allowing me to come here and live in your country and see the beauty of the Philippines and mingle with your people. Thank you for that. That's why I come to the Philippines. That's why. I love it and I honor it and respect it so much. But I never forgot where I come from. I don't. I know I was born in America and I know that my roots run deep, so I don't forget that either. Some things I wish I could change here to make it better for everybody, but I can't. I don't have that power. If I did, I would. But I can't. But I'm your friend. And my name's Wayne. And we're Beastie in the Philippines. We'll catch you next time on the video. Until then, take care. God bless. And peace. Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest and all them good places. We'll catch you next time on the next video. All right. Peace.